I'm Dr. Donald Ozello of Championship Chiropractic in Las Vegas, Nevada. On today's episode of Dr. Ozello Sports Medicine Report, I'm going to speak about spine health while traveling. We all travel. Doesn't matter if it's by car, if it's by plane, if it's by train. You want to do everything you can to keep your spine healthy. You want to limit the possibility of having neck, low back, and mid-back pain while traveling. There are several different things that you have to consider. First of all, you want to make sure that you're not staying in a seated position for too long. You also want to make sure that your luggage is not too heavy and that your luggage is of equal weight. You want to make sure that your spine is supported well while you are traveling, and you also want to make sure that you are using a pillow and a mattress which is correct for your size. Now, speaking about prolonged position, if you stay in a static position for too long, the blood flow starts to get reduced to certain muscles, and those muscles start to get tight. Think about if you're in a car for way too long. Those muscles in the hips, especially in the hip flexors, start to get tight. The lumbar spine muscles start to get tight, and the neck and the upper back muscles usually start to get tight. You always want to make sure that you take breaks. Doesn't matter if you're in the car, pull over to a rest station, pull over to a restaurant. Every hour, if you can, get up, walk around. Even if it's just for 5 or 10 minutes, get the blood flowing back to those muscles. Break the static positioning. If you are in a plane, try to stand and walk once every hour. Again, even if it's just for a few minutes, it's definitely going to help out. It's going to prevent the muscles from tightening up. And then if you are in any type of situation where you're sitting down for too long, try to take a break, try to get up and move around. Get the spine moving. If you can do some motions with the pelvis, if you can do some motions with the spine, like I said, if you pulled over to a rest stop when you're driving, or if you're in the plane and you can go to the back of the plane or even close to the restroom, move your back around, move your pelvis, move the neck around, break the static positioning. It will help to reduce the possibility of having pain in your neck and in your spine when you are traveling. One very important factor is you want to make sure that you have good lumbar support, and if you needed, good cervical support. Lumbar support, if you're in a car or if you're in a plane or if you're in a train, when you're seated for a long time, lumbar support is very important. It is going to give the lumbar spine. Lumbar spine is the medical term for low back, just in case you don't know. But when you have a lumbar support, it is going to give the lumbar spine a greater contact area. This means that the forces on the lumbar spine are going to be distributed over a larger area. Many times when you don't have lumbar support, the forces are just pressed in one or two areas, causing that area to fatigue very quickly. So if you have a lumbar support, it is going to give a greater surface area and those muscles will not fatigue as quickly. Also, if you have a lumbar support, it is going to prevent you from moving into a bad posture. It will help to keep the mid-back and the neck in a better posture also. Then when we speak about cervical supports are the ones that you see that wrap around the neck. Most of the time you'll see people in a plane using cervical supports. And what this does is this prevents you from bending the head too far in one direction. It keeps your neck in a fairly good posture, preventing you from moving into a bad posture and staying in that bad posture for too long. So one thing when you travel is you want to consider lumbar supports and cervical spine supports. A cervical pillow will go a long way in helping to prevent neck pain and symptoms. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is luggage. Luggage is often difficult to lift and carry. One of the best strategies to use is to have two pieces of luggage that are evenly weighted. So you have distributed the weight evenly. So you're not lugging one big piece of luggage, having to lift it up, having to carry it. Make it easy on yourself by having two pieces of luggage that are evenly distributed. When you do have to lift your luggage, lift with proper technique. Squat down or get in a lunge position. Do not bend forward. Keep the spine straight and lift with the powerful leg muscles. The leg muscles are long and strong. Lift with those muscles. Keep your vision straight ahead. Don't look down. Keep the spine straight and lift with the long and strong leg muscles. One very important factor that you have to realize when you're traveling is the pillow and the mattress that we're using. Our bodies become accustomed to the pillows and the mattresses that we have at home since we are sleeping on those most of the time. So if you can, bring your pillow with you. If you're going to a family member's for the holidays or for a weekend stay or a couple weeks, bring your home pillow with you. That will go a long way in helping to prevent neck pain and symptoms. If you cannot do that, always try to use a pillow that is fairly close to the size or equal to the size of the pillow that you use at home. Now the mattress, you always want to make sure that you have a mattress that works well for you. Now this is common sense, but it's often overlooked. You want to make sure that if you have a firm mattress at home, the mattress that you're sleeping on your vacation is of equal firmness. You want to do everything you can to keep your spine healthy so that you can enjoy your vacation. The last thing you want to do is suffer with neck pain or symptoms, mid-back pain or symptoms, or low back pain or symptoms while you are traveling. I just gave you 4 very common sense things that you could do to help yourself out. Now you may have watched this video and said, of course these things are things you could do to keep your spine healthy. But I want to reinforce how important that they are, because many people overlook them because they are in a rush to get to their destination or they're stressed out due to their traveling. So these are some very simple things that you can do to help to keep your spine healthy while traveling. Thanks everybody for viewing today's episode of Dr. Ozello's Sports Medicine Report. I am Dr. Donald Ozello of Championship Chiropractic in Las Vegas, Nevada. I am the author of Running, Maximize Performance, and Minimize Injuries. You can get more information on the book if you go to my website, championshipchiropractic.com. You could also visit my blog by going to my website. Again, my website is championshipchiropractic.com. Please feel free to leave feedback, suggestions, or questions in the comments section below. Also, please feel free to like this video and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Again, thank you for watching today's episode of Dr. Ozello's Sports Medicine Report. Remember, always, always, always remember, train hard, train smart, get adequate rest between training sessions and competitions, utilize nutritional and supplementation strategies that work for you, and stay injury-free. Thanks again for watching. I am Dr. Donald Ozello of Championship Chiropractic in Las Vegas, Nevada.